Okay, so now for the shot, what we're going to do is UV map it. So if you look at your UV editor, you'll notice there are no UVs present, and we need to use the 3D cut and sew tool. And for us to be able to use that, first of all, we will have to come in and give it a planar projection. First of all, any would do, but we're going to work on the Z axis. So I'll just come over there, come to planar and Z axis and project. And if you go back to your UV editor, you'll notice that's what you're having. So now your your 3D cut and sew tool is going to work. So I'll first go back to edge mode, and when I'm in edge mode, just come to UV 3D cut and sew, and I'm going to start from down here. Just pick a seam, any seam from down here, then hold shift, then click and drag like that. So it's going to cut all the way through, and here you continue, start again from here, hold shift and do that, and yeah, up to there. Make sure it cuts all the way through. So we do that on the opposite side as well. So again, I could start from here, just hold shift and drag up like that. It goes all the way there, and then come here, hold shift and just drag down like that, and yeah, there we go. Now once you have that, you can come to your UV. Oh, just click there, come back to your UV editor over there, and you go to UV shell, select all of them, and then we just unfold. So we just come in here and unfold like that. So it's going to unfold along the seams, and that's what we have. So I'll leave it like that, and I come to UV shell and I scale it down, just scale it down so that it fits nicely over there, and I could easily just rotate it as well, and we are quite fine now. So there it is. Now once we have that, so you've totally your video shot over there, and if we do that, you can see it's like, oopsie, let me go back to my UV editor. Yeah, you'll notice it's like it's draped all through nicely, right, like that. So now next thing I need to do is, let me come to object mode. I need to work on the normal map, how to work on the normal map. And if I were to come over here and sort of I have a sky dome in there, and if I render these out, you'll notice what we are having is just a plain shot over there. It's just plain. So what I'm going to do is create a normal map. So I'll just come over here and create a material, Arnold shader, AI standard surface, right there. And I'll call this one, I just name it normal. Normal. Didn't get it there nicely. So I just called it normal, and I assign it, but before I assign it the specular color, I don't need it to be specular over there like that. And then here is where we apply the normal map. So still under Arnold over here, just make sure you've clicked Arnold and then just type normal, and there it is, normal map, not normalize but normal map. Just click on that, and here's our normal map. Now once we have it over there, let me zoom in. The out value, we just bring it all the way to this normal camera over there, normal camera like that, and it's going to look as weird as that. And then under the inputs here of the normal map, inputs, these ones here, come to this box over here and assign a normal map. I just a 2D image, and then I just click here and look for a normal map. So here I have a normal map over there and a color map, normal map like that. So if I pick on the normal map, I click on open, And yeah, that's that. So now let's see what we are having on the shirt itself. But let me click on normal over here. As you can see, we have the strength over here. As long as you click on normal, not on the image, on the normal map here, you have the strength. This is how strong the effect is going to be. So you cannot see it on the viewport here. Let's assign, there is a sign existing, normal here. So let's come in here and render these out and see what we are having. So there we are. You can see the effect quite clearly. And if we were to come back to normal and increase these two, this one, let's make it 3. Let's just see how that behaves. And then we just render these out. Let's just render that out again. You'll notice it's far much stronger than it was before. And I can still click on normal over here and put something like, if I say 0 right now, we're going to get a very different feel. 0 means the effect is not even there. So there we are, see, quite flat. So with the normal map, let me just come and put around maybe 2, strong enough. 2 is good. 2 is good. And I render that out. And there we are. You can feel the fabric. Now, next is the color map. The color map is quite easy. So I just come back to the main map over here. Come to color. And I add my color map. Just come over there. And under these, I come and look for my, where is that color map? Yeah, something like that. So open over there. And then I decide to render. So there it is. So then I decide to render, and when I render now, that's what we get. Nice design. So in a nutshell, for you to create a normal map, again, let me clear that out. You create an Arnold shader, AI standard surface, Arnold AI standard surface, and the standard surface over there. You come back to Arnold over there, just come up here and type normal, and you get the AI normal map. Now once you get the normal map, the out value, just take it to normal camera, the last peg over there. And then once you come back to the normal over here, okay, you can decide under inputs here, this one here, you come and put in a 2D texture, come to file, the usual, and then get yourself a normal map. So, yeah, just a normal map, just open, and that's that. And then for the color, just come up here, come to color, and file, and we add our color. There we are, just like that. Now, once we apply this material, we'll still get the exact same feel. I don't know what we called it. I think it's surface 4. So we get the exact same feel that we had. Now, for the color, one more thing for the color, if you want it to be a bit more, just come to placement where you have the color. Let's zoom in. Let me just move these across, move these out, zoom in a bit. So we have the color map here, which is this one, if I bring it like that. So it's the one that is going all the way to the base color, this one. So there's the 2D texture placement, this one here, and you get it easily if you come to the shirt itself, go to the material, as material that we put, under color, just click on that, and once you're here, just click on this one here, up there, sorry, come to color, then go up here. Okay, it's going to take you very, very far, but we need the 2D placement kind of node, of which here it's going to be a bit tricky, so let's use it here. So 2D placement, here it is. There is something called repeat UV. This is the tiling, the number of times you repeat. So if I were to come in here and repeat these maybe 4 by around 4, you notice what's happening here. See, so 4 by 4, and now you're having something like that. So, but I think if we repeat it like 4 on one side and then we leave the other one, so yeah, I think we even have the node here. The moment you click on it here, it appears here. So I can come here and say something like, let me put 1 over here. Yeah, that looks like a nice design, and I can still say maybe 8 by 8 like that, and now you have something like that just by repeating it. So I think I'll leave it there, and then I see you in the next one. So there is our nice shot. Let me zoom it out a bit so that we see it over there, and then I just render it out, and there we are. You have your nice shot.